Leader Sir Keir Starmer is visiting the mass vaccination centre in Stevenage this morning. The hub at Robinson House opened at the beginning of this week, giving jabs to hundreds of vulnerable people. Our reporter Justin Dealey went along to see how it's all working. He spoke to Elliot Howard-Jones, the chief exec of the Hearts Community NHS Trust.
Elliot, the first thing, when I got here, I think people would be expecting a queue of people in the freezing cold, in the pouring rain. There's no queue here whatsoever today.
I'm delighted to say that we haven't had a queue here for the whole of today and the whole of yesterday as well. For one period on Monday afternoon, we had some queues that had built up because people were arriving very early for their appointments, and we had batched some of the appointments as well. So people were being told to turn up between 10 and 11, and they all turned up at 9:30 for a 10 o'clock appointment. So we got some batching. That's why we got some of the queuing on Monday. And then in our wash-up session at the end of the day, we revised the process. We looked at what we could do differently on Tuesday and today. Luckily, standing in the rain, there are no queues at all.
Well, let's get inside, because you're actually having the jab yourself today, aren't you?
I'm hoping to do it live on this stream. Yes, that would be great.
Right, let's pop inside then. So we're now inside the building. First of all, you're being sanitised.
Hello.
So people have now been given a ticket, a bit like they would do at a supermarket at the cheese counter.
Yeah, so what we found was that the best way of keeping people in line and making sure that people could continue the flow through the centre was to give them in a ticket so no one got lost or forgotten in that queue. So just works like you would do at a standard deli counter at the supermarket. Then we can call out the numbers in order, and then people can go through to the next stage.
So the next stage is a little bit busier in here. This is the assessment area.
Yeah, so this is where people come through after they've taken their ticket and been called through. This is where they're initially logged on the computer, their appointments are matched up, and some initial details are taken before they move through to the vaccination room.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
Terry Roper.
Terry, and how old are you?
82 next month.
How far have you travelled to be here today?
30 miles and 30 miles back, so it'll be 60 miles return.
So you're very keen to get this jab.
When I saw it on Monday on television, it frightened the life out of me because everyone was queuing around outside in the bitter cold. I thought, I don't like this. Come down today, underground car park, wait there, come here, do this. You can't believe how efficient it all is.
That gentleman there has travelled a long way to be here today. He's really excited about having the vaccination. Is that something that you've noticed, that everyone coming here seems to be in a really, really good mood?
Absolutely. I think people are just so fed up with coronavirus. We had a 103-year-old that came in yesterday who couldn't come in here, so we went outside and vaccinated her in the car park. So people are really excited to be here, and we're really excited to be giving them the vaccine.
And this is the final bit, as we can see in big writing there, vaccination area. Let's take a walk through. An absolute hub of activity in here. How many people are actually in this room administering the vaccine?
So we've got about 50 staff administering the vaccine.
And in terms of time, how long on average will it take somebody to go from the front desk to actually having the jab?
Now it's about quarter of an hour. I think we've interviewed a couple of people in the car park, not on this tape, but we've spoken to them, where they've from arriving in their car to leaving in their car again has been about half an hour.
Hello, my name's Caroline Shepherd and I'm the clinical expert for immunisations for HCT.
Caroline, there's such a great atmosphere in this room. When you have vaccinated people, have people got quite emotional?
Yeah, they've got really emotional. I've vaccinated lots of people with tears in their eyes, telling me that it's literally a vaccination of hope.
You're now about to vaccinate the chief exec. I'm going to let you crack on.
Thank you very much. And I just have to say that this chief exec is different to most chief execs. He has been here for several days running now at the front line of this vaccination centre, so I'm more than happy to vaccinate him.
Did he give you a Christmas bonus?
No.
That means you're going to go harder now on the jab. OK. I'm just going to watch and observe.
Okay, thank you.
Into the arm. And that quite literally is it.
That's it. Quick as that. Really simple, painless. Lots of people have been saying they didn't feel a thing.
And now you get the famous sticker.
You get the sticker. Everybody likes the sticker.
I've had my COVID vaccination.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And Elliot, I'm going to let you stand up now. Elliot's been through it for this interview. Let's just walk through here, because although we're still doing an interview, we still need to follow the process. You're now going through to an observation area.
That's right, yes. So if people have come with somebody else and they're being driven by somebody else who hasn't had the vaccination, they can go straight away because they can be observed by that person. If they're on their own and driving, then they need to wait for 15 minutes just to get that observation here before they move off elsewhere. As long as you're in the presence of somebody else for 15 minutes, that's fine.
Some people believe that that once they've had the jab, that's it, that they can go out and live their lives normally again. That is not the case, is it?
It is absolutely not the case, sadly. We all want to get out as much as we can, and we want to get out as soon as possible and return to life as we had it before. The vaccine is a massive way out of that problem, in fact the only way out of that. But until enough people in the population have had the vaccine, and that goes on for some months, we need to still observe distancing. So the hands, face, space message needs to be there. Cover your face, wash your hands, and maintain a distance from others.
You've gone over, above and beyond for this interview, Elliot, and I greatly appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The sound of beds, hearts and bucks.
Andy Collins, BBC.